Another day in the office.
Float like a Cadillac, sting like a Beamer. I am speed.
That you say that way too much. I'm surprised you don't have that tattooed on your neck.
Cars is the greatest movie.
Welcome back to the Podracer podcast.
I'm Jordan and that's Noah.
And ladies and gentlemen, episode 16.
16, man.
It is our Sweet 16.
Heck yeah. Teenager.
Did you ever watch that show? It was on the good old The Learning Channel, aka TLC. And it was just like insane kids like being like really mean about getting like their perfect Sweet 16.
No.
You never did?
I've never heard of this.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it was an actual show.
What is it called? Teenager?
No, it's called like My Sweet 16.
Oh, no.
It used to come on like all the time in between like My Strange Addiction and like Extreme Cheapskates. Those are like my favorite to watch.
No, My Strange Addiction like terrified me as a kid. That was just not. No, I was just thinking of Fear Factor, but My Strange Addiction also terrified me as a kid.
Fear Factor was on Spike.
My bad, I don't know.
I was on Spike TV. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just know that one got me. And I remember My Strange Addiction. I think I watched an episode about this lady who was addicted to eating her own scabs. And I was done.
God.
I couldn't do it. Yeah, it was bad. Gross. Ugh.
I remember the lady that had an addiction to like eating like couch cushions.
I think I've seen clips of that one on TikTok.
Like, who does that?
No, weird.
Who actually does that? For real.
Yeah, no, that's just...
Don't tell
that's
us.
so bizarre. No, I don't.
Let
Let us know in the comments if you have any weird, strange addictions.
I don't know. No.
I'm curious now.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's so gross. Anyways, buddy, how's your week? How you been? Weekly rewind.
My week was fine. Yeah, my week has been all right. I don't want to sound mean.
Oh.
But I really hate the Dodgers so much. And
yeah, I've been meaning to ask you how you've been feeling about this.
I've just been in like an annoyed mood because I'm constantly getting so much Dodger crap all over my Instagram and TikToks because all I watch is like sports. So like it just gets flooded with Dodgers and World Series replay. It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate that it had to be the Dodgers so bad. But
At least they didn't sweep them. Yankees got one game.
it's all that they had, man. That was embarrassing. But I will say, I knew that they were going to win. I just really wanted the Yankees to win it. And I was really rooting for the Yankees too. But man, they just folded. What happened? What happened, guys? One game? You got one good game in you? Against the Dodgers? Like, come on.
Well, your boy Aaron Judge didn't show up.
He did not show up. Homered once in 5 games. What?
Yeah.
You just like hit like so many. How can you go? Oh man, did not show up. Freddie Freeman showed up. That's who showed up. Man, if anyone deserves that MVP, it was Freddie Freeman. And like, I don't know, man. He's a good ball player, but like, dude, the Dodgers? Really? Come on, man.
Sorry, bud. We'll get him next time.
We'll see. I don't even know, but we'll see. The Giants are also losing Blake Snell. So that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't followed baseball in a long time. Like, the only thing I know about this season was the World Series from what you were telling me about it and stuff. But yeah, maybe it's time to get back in it. We can go to some Giants games together or something next season.
How was your week, son? How have you been doing?
I've been pretty good. Week's been, work is gross, whatever. But today, actually, as we were filming this, is mine and Jasenya's 2-year wedding anniversary.
Hey, happy anniversary.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we've just in spite of the election results, we decided we wanted some happiness in our lives, so we decorated for Christmas early. We went shopping. We're gonna watch a movie later tonight. We're just gonna have a good time and just kind of a chill anniversary at home. So that's what we've been doing. My house is all Christmassy already.
Already?
So I'm typically...
Thanksgiving, come on. I always wait the day after Thanksgiving, all my Christmas stuff goes up.
I 100% agree. I am the type that is always, as soon as Thanksgiving is over, then it's time. Because you got the Halloween decorations, and then when Halloween's over, you take some of them away, and then it just looks like fall decorations around the house. And then when Thanksgiving is over, you then take everything down and you put Christmas up the day after Thanksgiving. But my wife was sad today about the election, and we wanted to make our anniversary better, so we decided to decorate for Christmas. Yeah. So that's been my week. Just been looking forward to the anniversary. Took the day off of work today. Just kind of chilled.
Pretty somber start here.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah. Well, I feel like our weeks have been shit lately, huh?
This past week has just been a little shit. That's fair.
Yeah. That's all right. We're here. We're going to talk about nerd shit. We're going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And here's my favorite segment, Noah's Newscast, everybody. Here we go. What you got for us?
I don't get how that could be your favorite segment. It's not a thing. So...
No, that is the segment title.
It's not a thing.
It won't.
No.
You're just going to have to accept this one day.
I can't accept something that's not something.
Well.
How does that make sense?
Maybe for my birthday, you'll finally agree that that's the segment name.
Nah.
It's coming up. A couple months.
No. Okay. Got some news, Sutton.
Yep. Let's hear it.
You know this little show called, I don't know, Stranger Things at all?
Yes.
They are getting wrapped for, the final season, which is going to be the last season of Stranger Things.
Final
so it's
season.
going to be kind of insane how all this is going to wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
But they announced all of the episode titles. Have you heard of these?
No, I haven't heard the titles.
Would you like to?
Maybe. Did they release a trailer?
No, I think they did like
a teaser
poster look kind of deal, and they released a lot of background photos and stuff.
I kept seeing on their Twitter and stuff that it was coming up Stranger Things Day, they were gonna. It sounded to me like they were gonna be releasing a teaser trailer or something.
I think that they just announced that's gonna be coming out next year. So.
No, so it got to the point where I was just avoiding everything Stranger Things on my feed because I don't want this shit spoiled for me. I want to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. You can tell me the titles though.
All right. So the first episode is The Crawl.
Okay.
Whatever that can mean. This one is really intriguing. The second episode is called The Vanishing of, and then it's redacted of who it is.
Oh, interesting.
I have my theories.
Yeah. Okay. So are you gonna say your theories or what?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold them for now.
Oh man.
The next one is The Turbo Trap.
Okay. Sure.
Next one, Sorcerer. I have a feeling that's gonna have to do something with Will. Because he is Will the Wise. So.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. Next one, Shock Jock.
Okay. Sounds like Steve or something.
Right, a little bit. Oh gosh, I really hope that's not the episode he dies in. No, Steve ain't dying.
Whoa, Steve ain't dying.
Steve ain't dying.
Steve ain't dying?
No way. No shot.
Dude, they're probably gonna be killing a character though, let's be honest.
Oh, they're killing everybody.
You think?
Oh yeah. 11's done for sure. Hopper's dead for sure. And I
do think Hopper will die.
You know who I think that's gonna be super sad?
Huh.
Robin. Robin's probably gonna die.
Do you think Eddie will come back?
I want him to.
I think they could play something with that. And I think because of how loved his character was, there could be something, but we'll see.
This next one is Escape from, and this is really spelt weird. It's CAMAZOTZ.
Okay.
Those Zot something. I don't know. I'm butchering it bad. I apologize.
That's fine.
Next one is The Bridge.
Okay.
And then the last episode is going to be titled The Right Side Up.
So shit's going down in the Upside Down.
Yeah. I think a lot of this is probably going to take place in the Upside Down. So maybe that's where we can see Eddie.
Well, didn't the finale of the new one, like, if I'm remembering correctly, wasn't the Upside Down, like, kind of emerging into, like, the real world?
Yeah,
like,
so
they
that's
were
how
it was like collapsing or something.
No,
like
that's how it was. That's how it ended, where it was
Yeah.
the Upside Down starting to invade the right side up.
yeah.
So like that's kind of like where it led off. So that's probably where it's gonna end. It's probably
Right.
gonna be back in the Upside Down, probably to close it forever. And some of them, I know some people are probably gonna stay behind.
Yeah.
Probably the expensive actors, so everyone else that lives can get their own side shows.
You get a spin off, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll see. That show is so good. Like, I'm just so excited for it to come out.
Absolutely.
You got a release date?
No release date yet, I don't think.
Okay.
I think it did say like somewhere July 2025.
Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, cool. Can't wait.
But another show that is slated to come out next year just finished wrapping, and that is season 2 of Gen V. Are you fully caught up on that at all? Did you watch Gen V at all?
I don't even know what that is.
Gen V is the spinoff of The Boys.
Oh, wait, that's been released?
No, it finished wrapping. So like
Season 2?
season 2, yeah.
Has season 1 come out?
Yeah, season 1's been out. Season 1 came out last year.
What's the... What? I'm blanking. What's
Wow.
the prequel one with, what's her face and,
Yeah, that's coming out like way later. I think it's coming out in like 2027 or some shit.
Okay, I think I was thinking that. I didn't think I knew there was a spin-off. I didn't know that.
I could have sworn we've talked about it.
Have we?
Yeah, I could have sworn we did.
Oh, shit. Gen V. I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Place. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. It takes place in between season 3 and season 4 of The Boys.
That's interesting for them to do.
I mean, it does, like, a lot of stuff that happens in Gen V does help, like, lead into season 4 of The Boys. And then where season 4 left off, that's where it's going to slide into Gen V season 2.
Okay.
And then it's going to go to the final season of The Boys, which is season 5.
Does it have the main characters in it?
Some.
Huh.
Not a lot. I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay, no, I'll have to watch that. Yeah, because
But the cameos are gratuitous, and they're great.
Okay. No, because I just finished The Boys, like, maybe a month ago. I didn't know that that's interesting. Okay. Is that also on Prime?
Yep. All that's on Prime.
All right. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's fun.
Yeah. It's
So
actually
season 2 wrapped.
pretty hilarious, so, like, you should watch it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get around to it.
You watched the It movies, right? Recently?
Yes.
the ones that came out?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a prequel series that HBO is doing. It's called
God.
Welcome to Derry. So that just there was a first look kinda that got released earlier.
Can we just get an original idea? It's like all these prequels and sequels and remakes. I'm just so goddamn over them. I'm so over it.
You're so over with sequels and stuff, right?
Yes.
Well, then get ready for the third installment of the Jumanji movies with Kevin Hart, The Rock,
Stop it right
Jack
now.
Black. I am not kidding. That is set to be released in 2026. Jumanji 3 has been confirmed.
I just the second one wasn't even good.
What are you talking about? The second one was hilarious.
Like, it was funny because the actors are funny, but
So
it's like,
stupid.
the substance of the story was terrible. I do not want this shit. I didn't want the first one. I felt like it was disrespectful to Robin Williams.
What are you talking about? The first one was actually really good. First one was really good.
The first one was good, but it felt like it was around that time where they were just redoing everything.
Yeah.
And it's just like Jumanji was such a classic movie, and they turned it into a video game or whatever. And I mean, it was good, but it didn't need a sequel. It doesn't need a freaking third installment. Like, Jesus Christ. Can we just get original ideas, Hollywood? This is crazy.
I'm going to see it. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be so
I'm
stupid.
going to see it, but
Oh,
I mean,
man. I can't wait for it.
I'm going to hate on it.
I can't wait.
So the all same cast is coming back.
More than likely, I think that they will. I don't know if they'll probably add more to the cast. Like in the last movie, they had Danny DeVito and Danny Glover. So who knows who they'll even add. They might add Shane Gillis for all we know. So
Don't even know who that is.
should.
All right.
You don't know who Shane Gillis is? He's a
I
comedian.
don't know actors, brother.
He's a comedian. He's a stand-up
I'd
comedian.
have to see him. I'd probably recognize him.
Oh, man. Shane Gillis is the man.
Okay, another freaking remake of more things and continuations. Great.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm being a hater.
Oh, man.
All right, any more news?
No.
Is that it?
No, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Fun stuff. All
Yeah.
right. Well, we are going to be trying out a new segment today.
New segment.
Yes, don't act brand new.
First time I'm hearing about it.
Well, we're doing a new segment. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is called I Can Name, and essentially, Noah and I are going to go back and forth and say, I can name X amount of blank. And then once we realize that the other person potentially can't name that many things, then we call cap, and now you have 45 seconds to name however many number you decided to choose of whatever category. Make sense?
On board.
Cool. All right, so we're going to start off with Star Wars characters from the original trilogy.
Ooh.
I can name one character.
I can name 3.
I can name 5.
I can easily name 12.
That's a big jump.
Yep.
Okay. I can name 13.
I can name 14.
I'm going to call cap.
No, there's no way. There's no
Yeah,
way you can
14
call cap on
characters?
that. You can't name you can't name 15?
I'm calling
You can name
cap.
15. You can name 15.
Nah, I'm giving you 14. You think you could do this, you're going to do it. So here we go.
Okay.
All right, 45 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, Han Solo, Chewbacca, R2-D2, C-3PO, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Wedge Antilles, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Admiral Akbar, Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett, Lando Calrissian.
Damn. Okay, you got it.
Let's go!
Wow, you slayed that.
Oh, man.
You slayed that.
I lost count, and I got scared.
You slayed that. You stalled at like 10, and then you just needed 4 more.
Oh,
But
man,
You
I
did
was
that
just-
in 20 seconds.
I was literally just focusing, and like I'm not like looking at anything. Like I literally have my filming stuff on my computer right now. So
I believe you. I believe you.
I
I
was
believe you.
literally just drifting off right now.
Very, very impressive, Noah.
Wow.
Damn. Good
You-
shit. Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't name 15.
I probably could have.
Yeah, you could have.
That was impressive.
Oh man, what a
Good
start!
job.
What a start!
Okay. Good start. Good start. Next category is Toy Story characters.
Ooh,
I can name one.
really? You can name one?
I'm going to start off small.
I'm gonna name 5.
Okay. I can name 7.
I can name 8.
I can name 10.
I can name 11.
I can name 12.
No, you can't.
I think I can.
No, you can't.
I think so.
Let's set it up. Let's do it.
Okay, 12.
I'll call you on that.
Whoa, my stomach just dropped. Okay.
Let's see it. Put it on the board.
All right, 45 seconds.
Okay, I'll keep.
Here you go. You're going to count for me?
I'm gonna keep count.
All right, 45 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, Woody, Buzz, Jesse, oh shit, the Pizza Planet alien, Rex, Bullseye, Slinky the dog, Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, Ham, the army guys, Bo Peep,
Okay.
and is that it?
That's 12.
Okay, I could have named more too. Woo!
How'd you not name Andy?
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking toys. I was just thinking toys, man. I don't know.
All right. I like it.
Dang.
All right.
All right.
12.
Bang.
Wow.
Are we too good at this?
Maybe.
Might be too good at this. I stopped it at 15 seconds.
We may have made it too easy, but
We may.
the more that we do this, the more fun categories, and we'll make it harder.
Yeah, we got to figure out more fun categories. Which, speaking
yeah.
of fun categories, the next one is I can name Disney Channel original movies.
I can name 2.
I can name 4.
I can name 7.
Oh. I can name 8.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you're not gonna make me do this.
No, you can't. You can't name 8. You can't.
I think I can.
No. No way.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I can name 8. Ready? Here we go.
8.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. High School Musical 1. High School Musical 2. High School Musical 3. I can do that. Those are movies.
No, you can't. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Lemonade Mouth. Oh no.
That's it?
Minutemen.
Damn. Great poll.
Disney Channel. Oh no. The Lizzie McGuire movie.
Okay.
How many is that?
That's 7.
Oh no. Oh
You need
no.
One more. You need one more.
Oh no.
One more.
Did Raven have a movie? I just lost. I don't know. That's time. Damn.
Oh my God.
What are some obvious ones I completely missed?
Air Bud.
Oh shit.
Jump In.
Oh god.
Wow.
Dang. That was bad. I was way too cocky with that.
You could have got the Cheetah Girls. They had a movie.
Oh, you know what just came to my head? The Wizards of Waverly Place movie. They had a movie.
Yeah, they did. You could have gone Freaky Friday. That's getting a sequel.
Oh my god, Freaky Friday. That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Dang
and
it.
Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis are coming back to do the second one.
I know. That's super fun.
Wow.
I failed that one. That one goes to you, my friend.
Yep.
Another I can name. We're going to do characters from Cars.
Ooh.
I'm about to crush you right here.
Yeah?
I can name 77 characters. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Imagine I started off like that.
That's a tall order. 77.
No, I could name 2.
I can name 4.
I could name 6.
I can name 7.
I could name 10.
I believe that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do 12. I can do 12.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see you do it.
I'm going to crush you, she says. Doesn't
I don't
doesn't
think
feel
you can name-
confident to do more than that? Come on. I know you can. I'm going to call bullshit on that.
Fine, I can name 13.
Yeah?
You want to do this? I can name 13.
Yeah? Then do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, here we go.
That's how you do it.
What did I say?
13.
Okay, 13. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. Lightning McQueen, Mater, Doc, the Sheriff, Sally, Flo, Ramon, Luigi, Guido. I'm trying to think of just who I haven't said. The Sergeant, Mac.
2 more.
Chick Hicks, the King.
There you are.
There you go. Easy.
Wow. A little late on Mac there. No love for Mac, I see.
I love Mac. I was just like in my head about who I've already said. So I was trying to think of people. I didn't want to like repeat. Yeah. Still got it. Whatever.
Wow. Good job.
Killed it. Whatever.
Whatever. It's nothing. It's nothing to her.
Too easy.
Another day in the office.
Float like a Cadillac, sting like a Beamer. I am speed.
That you say that way too much. I'm surprised you don't have that tattooed on your neck.
Fun fact, actually. I used to work at Starbucks, right? And
That is
Starbucks,
a sad fun fact.
Whatever. Starbucks has drive-throughs, right? If you've never if you've never worked in the fast food industry, you wouldn't know this, but most drive-through lines have like timers. So like when a car drives up to the window, it starts a clock, and the idea is that you want to get the customer in and out in a efficient like manner. And so Starbucks used to have like these kind of they were super down on drive times, like they were super serious about them. Mm-hmm. And so there's a period of time that we called peak, which is when like it's the busiest time. So for my store that I worked at, it was from like 7 a.m. to 11, 12, something like that. And essentially it is like the most like we have to have good drive times. Like we want to get people in and out. We don't want the line backing up too long, yada, yada, yada. And so when it became 7 o'clock and it was time for peak, everybody gets in their positions and it's like the serious thing. And so when it was peak time, I used to hop on the headset because you can talk to everybody else wearing a headset. I'd hop on there and I would give them the entire opening monologue to Cars to get the crew hyped up and ready to go and on their toes because we are speed and we were going to get our drive times. And that's my fun story.
Man. Mm-hmm. What a manager. What a line leader. What a position.
It was so fun, man. And I think
great.
some of them got annoyed with it after a while, but some of them actually like got into it, you know? Like I was doing it every day. I was there.
Every day?
Every day it hit 7 o'clock.
Jordan, and you didn't think of like one time, what if like one person comes in that's just not having a good day and then has to hear that? It's like, oh gosh.
No, because we had to be ready. We had to be on our toes. We had to be ready to go. 7 o'clock, peak starts. We're on it. And so as soon as it hit 7 o'clock, I'd hit the button. I go, okay, here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed.
I'm getting it right now and I don't even work there.
It was great. It was so fun. Man. Yeah. Cars is the greatest movie.
I only worked at Starbucks for like a month and I was always on I was always on the window. Mm-hmm. Because they didn't let me like do drinks for like.
So you know about drive times.
I knew about drive time, but like I never had like someone like hype us up before we hit peak.
Our store was crazy about it.
My store sucked. I'm sorry, but my store was. I first off, I got trained at another store that was super slow. So when I got sent over to the store that I was actually working at, it was always busy all the time because it was right off the freeway, and it was hell. Yeah. And then they wouldn't let me do drinks. I'm like, how long do I have to do like front of house and window until I get put on a bar? And they're like, oh, like usually like a month or two. I'm like, a month or two? I'm out.
I love Starbucks.
I was already there. I'm like, dude, come on. Like I was getting done working at Dutch Bros too. So like I knew how to make drinks. Yeah. Oh, whatever.
No, if that job paid good, I would legit do that as a career. I love working at Starbucks.
Wow.
Okay, the last category is going to be MCU females. I can name 3 MCU females.
I can name 6.
I could name 8.
I can name 9.
I could name 10.
Yeah, I can name 11.
I don't think you can.
I can name 11.
Nope.
Watch me get to 11. Put it on the board.
Let's run it.
Put it on the board.
All right, 11 MCU females. Here we go. Ready,
okay.
Set, go.
Natasha Romanoff, Gamora, Nebula, Valkyrie, Captain Marvel, Okoye, Shuri, oh God, Maria Hill, oh God, Pepper Potts. Oh gosh, I feel like how much?
2 more. 20 seconds.
Oh God. Scarlet Witch. Oh God. What's her name? Photon.
That's 11.
Veronica Rambeau.
Okay, you got it. 5 seconds to spare.
Oh my gosh.
You missed a pretty obvious one based on what we're doing with today's video.
I did? Who'd I miss?
Agatha Harkness.
Oh yeah.
We're literally about to review Agatha All Along.
You know what? That's fair. I missed that.
It's all good. That was fun though. What did you think of that?
That was good. I like that.
That's fun. Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you guys have any fun categories you want us to try and name.
Leave them.
I like that. That's a fun little segment. But we can segue with that.
Audio listeners, bless your heart. I'm sorry that you had to hear so many ums and uhs as repeat.
It's all good.
So
I can edit some of them out.
Agatha, yeah, you watched it?
I did. I finished it actually yesterday.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I didn't think it was too bad. What'd you think?
So the beginning kind of had me interested, and then kind of as we kind of moved on, I was like, all right, I'm starting they kind of get
I can
it.
see that.
But I was a little lost kind of where it was really going and leading. I had a lot of thoughts, and there was a lot of conspiracies on who teen could be and how all that's going to connect.
Yeah.
But we'll get to all that. But when it there was one really good episode that I can't wait to talk about. And then it led into the finale. I thought it was really that really got me, and I'm excited for what's going to come next. But I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to enjoy it, to be honest.
I did too. I remember when this show was announced, and I was kind of just I don't really want this. I didn't her character was interesting in WandaVision, but it wasn't interesting enough for me to want a series from her. But I really liked what they did with it, and obviously, all shows, it had some points where it was weird or slow or whatever you want to call it, but overall I really did enjoy the show. Did you watch it week by week, or did you binge it?
I did watch it week by week.
I think for me, I waited for the entire show to be done, and I binged it in 2 days, and it made me more intrigued. I think if I would have watched that week by week, it would have lost me at points. So I'm actually happy that I just watch it all the way through. But with that, do you want to score it out of 10?
Yes.
Okay. Agatha All Along review. Here we go. Out of 10. 3, 2, 1. 7 out of 10.
8.3.
Oh, you give it an 8? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you really liked this series.
It really got me interested, and I like so many the decisions that what they did for the show, and how it twisted and turned and kind of had you guessing all the time. I feel was really good, and I feel they did that very well. And then I was also really into all the trials that they had to go to and how different it was, and that was just so interesting. But then you got to see the entertainment, but then you got to see the serious tone that it was also setting, and then that kind of led into the later episodes that just got a lot more serious and just got so much better.
I feel I really liked the pacing of the show in the sense that it didn't rush through anything. The first episode, I think, really lays it out in a nice way, and then once you kind of get on the road and go through all the trials and things, the pacing was really nice throughout the whole thing, and then at the ending, it does have its twists and turns, and it kind of just all wraps it up, and I feel it sets it up for a lot of good things. I'm trying to say things without saying things. Yeah, I just really liked the pacing of the show. I thought the story was interesting enough, and it wasn't like there wasn't really too many slow bits or like plot holes, I'd want to say. It felt kind of just a more fun series that could build to something, and it didn't feel like Marvel was trying to shove in another storyline to make sure everything is pieced together in a nice way. Like, it was kind of like fun to me. It didn't feel like it needed to happen, but I'm glad it did happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get into spoilers now? I really want to spoil this damn thing.
Yeah, so spoiler warning for Agatha All Along. If you haven't seen it, the whole series is out on Disney Plus. Go watch it. 3, 2, 1. Give me your spoilers.
We got the son of the Scarlet Witch back.
Yeah.
Good old Billy Maximoff himself. He is back, and now like we're gonna be getting Tommy back. So like he's now out there, and now we're getting so much just like interesting things, and like it's crazy to see like how like he was able to just possess like that like Billy Kaplan or William Kaplan, sorry, and got to like how like he is Billy, but like he's like also just has like only memories of like this past person, and it just is like a crazy like come to like your own senses kind of, and like I think they did that so well, and like you got to see like how his powers really work, and you really get to see how powerful he is when it sets up the twist that the whole like Witch's Road and all the trials and stuff, that is all because of him. That's all him doing that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I thought they did that so good. I thought that was like probably like the best thing that you can like. That's the best takeaway. Like the finale was a little like eye opening, but like the final battle between Agatha and Death was like kind of like a letdown. But then getting to see like how she kind of like came back, and like how Death kind of works now. Like I don't know. I know that we're probably gonna see. We are more than likely gonna see. I only know like Aubrey Plaza. I was just gonna say like her character name from Parks and Rec. I was just gonna call her April, to be honest. But sorry.
Her name is Rio.
Yeah, Rio in the show. But I know that we're probably gonna see Lady Death come back. Probably in future installments, maybe with Secret Wars, possibly with Doomsday, maybe.
We could, yeah.
We could get a variant of Thanos come back for some fucking reason, and actually makes a deal with Lady Death, like how it actually happened in the comics. So we kind of still get that. And then you see kind of like Doctor Doom as RDJ. He might get some of his powers from the Infinity Gauntlet. Who knows? Because an Iron Man variant was able to hold the stones. I mean, he died, but he still held them. That might be of some significance in some other world. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
You got a lot of conspiracy theories going in your head, huh?
I have a lot of things going in my head with Marvel now because, like, I know where this show is setting them up with Billy and Tommy coming in and being, like, wicked from the comics. And, like, I forget Tommy's character. It's, like, I don't know. I know that he, like, later comes into, like Quicksilver's, like, same thing where he's like super fast. I know, like,
he's got the speedster abilities.
He has those powers. So like I know like that's gonna set up the Young Avengers because like Kamala Khan and Kate Bishop, and then possibly Yelena, and then come that in with two of Wanda's kids, like a Spider-Man. Like, dude, you got the new Avengers now, and like that can be like what we see in Secret Wars or in Doomsday. Like, who knows?
No, I'm really interested to see where these characters go. Agatha's ghost felt kind of weird to me.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so hilarious. It's the best like version of her, I think.
Yeah, first of all, Catherine Hahn's performance in this entire show was hilarious. She was so funny and brought so much energy to her character. I just absolutely loved every time she was on the screen. This entire coven of witches, I thought, like, these characters were so, like, amazing. Like, to kind of backtrack, the episode where you kind of see I think her name was Lilia? Lilila? What was her name? Lilia?
Yeah, Lilia.
Yeah, like the episode where Lilia is like finally filling in the gaps.
That episode was probably one of my favorite episodes.
That one was so fun.
That one was really good.
And it was really easy to follow along with all the like they did a really good job about like coming back to where she would like just kind of, and I thought it was interesting throughout the show when she just blurts shit out.
Yeah, I knew like that was going to be some significance, right?
I knew it was something we would circle back to, but I love that it started like from the very first moment we meet her. And then in this episode where now we're jumping backwards and filling in all the gaps. It was really interesting to see the whole picture of it, and just the way that her character kind of just came full circle was really beautiful. I think that might have been probably my favorite episode of the series.
Yeah, that was probably my second favorite episode. I really liked when we got to see how Tommy was able to reincarnate into Billy. Did I say that? No, I said that backwards. When we
How Billy was able to reincarnate into William?
William, yes. I'm getting all these names confused right now.
William's episode was good.
That episode was probably my favorite because I think that we got to see an extent to what his powers are going to start to look like. And then when we see his actual powers with his comic accurate outfit, like come and save Agatha against death, like that was like all right. Like now you can kind of like, we know what he can do, and then now we see like what his like magical stuff looks like. It's like, all right, now we know like the full like set of like his powers moving forward, and we got to see that very well. And because of the episode, like we really got to like establish that, and that was so good.
Absolutely,
so good.
Yeah, I totally agree. And then, like you said, the kind of fight with death was a super big letdown, and you know, throughout the entire show, Agatha and Rio have all this like chemistry, and you kind of know that there's like history between them. And then in that fight, like when she kisses her and then that's how she dies essentially, was really weird to me. And like actually at first it like sparked some interest into seeing their like backstory, because then the final episode, the first half of it, is seeing Agatha like basically like make a deal with death to keep her son alive, and then she finally takes her son. But then to me, then it's like, where was the relationship at all between her and Rio? Like, why does that mean that they were together? Like, it was just, it felt like, it made it feel like everything that had happened throughout the show.
Yeah, it was like, that's why like we didn't get to see like the relationship that established Death kind of having a heart and letting Agatha have more time with her child. And then like making that deal, like even like when she came to take him, like she was like really upset about it.
It just was weird. But then to see that basically Agatha like made up the road, and was just using that to steal their powers was kind of interesting. And then the fact that Billy created the road was super interesting, because then it's like the entire time throughout the show, I was like, oh, Agatha's done this. Like, she knows what she's doing. Like, and they were all just following her lead. And I was, they played it really well to where, like, you could kind of see some, like curiosity behind Agatha's looks. But at the same time, like, she's faked being confident well enough that, like, I had zero clue. And I just loved what this show did with the like seedlings they placed throughout the show to contribute to the end of the show. Absolutely. They did that so well throughout this entire show. Just job well done. I didn't know what to think. I did not know what to think of this show, and it surprised me. I had a lot of fun with the show.
I just really hope that they do like set up the next like installment. Probably Vision Quest might be like what's gonna close out the whole like this WandaVision like like, because it's like all these movies are sort of connected, so maybe that will close out like the trilogy plus the movie. So like maybe Vision Quest, we might see that's where we get Tommy, and
maybe Tommy.
It could open up just a whole bunch of stuff now that we have just a random Vision out there, and like see what he might be able to create. And who knows, he might bring back a an AI Wanda. Who knows?
Do you think Wanda's dead? They poked at that a lot this entire show.
I think she's gonna come back probably when Mephisto comes in, who's gonna be played by Sacha Baron Cohen, aka Jean Girard from Ricky Bobby, aka Borat. He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing Mephisto. So like, how's that gonna tie in? Because
we'll see.
They're doing something. They're planning something. They're doing a lot with the gods recently. So like, we're getting like Hercules. We're gonna get like Rio as Lady Death. We're gonna get Mephisto. We're gonna get all these like different kinds of like power beings like really come in, and I don't know how that's gonna even lead into the next Avengers movies. That's gonna be insane.
Yeah, they're definitely doing something because
they got a lot going on.
Literally, I think one of the last things Billy says to Ghost Agatha is, "Do you think Wanda's actually dead?" Or maybe it was on the road. Actually,
it was on the road.
Correctly.
He was like, "Is she?"
I
dead?
don't think that was
She was
Ghost.
like, yeah.
No, maybe. I don't know. Like,
she doesn't even know. She's on the road that she's never been on, so she doesn't know anything.
She doesn't know anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Good show. Yeah, job well done. I'm excited to see what they got next.
Absolutely. All right, son. Before we wrap this up, I think you might be due for some homework.
Oh man. Okay.
I think it's another time for it. And it's definitely a movie that I was kind of upset that you haven't seen like that. Uh-oh. And I just want you to see the very first Indiana Jones movie.
Okay, yeah. I knew this one was coming someday.
I want you to... I have a poster right here.
You do.
Of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it is my favorite out of all the Indiana Jones movies. So
is that the first one, Raiders?
That is the very first one. Directed by Steven Spielberg, produced by good old George Lucas. So, like,
hell yeah.
Should be up your alley. I'm surprised that you haven't seen it since it does have Han Solo in it.
I have seen these, but I was very young, and I don't think I got them, and I just never went to go rewatch them. And I think I've only seen the first two, but I have zero recollection of them either, other than the boulder, but I think I only know that from the Disneyland ride, to be honest with you.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I will have that on your desk. But you know what? Actually, I'm giving you homework this week, too. I am.
Why me?
Because we have talked about this multiple times on the podcast, and I hate that you can't talk about it with me. It is Game of Thrones. Now, I'm not going to make you watch the whole show, because that would take a while.
The whole show in a week. Let's go.
I think you can watch the full first season in a week. I think you could do it. Because as soon as you get through the first, 2 episodes...
That's 13 hours, isn't it?
No, they're an hour each. It's only 10 episodes. It's 10 hours.
So it might be 11 hours total of watching stuff.
Maybe. But I promise you, Noah, as soon as you get through the first 2 episodes and it starts picking up, you're going to get into it.
Man, you're really doing it to me, huh?
I'm really doing it to you. I want you to just watch the first season, and if you absolutely hate it by the end of the season, you don't have to watch anymore. But I think you'll like it. I think you will.
Okay. All right.
And because how long it is, I will tell you, if you don't finish by next episode, I'll give you an extension. But you do need to get going on it, because it is good.
All right. I'll take that.
That is good. All right. We both got homework. It's time. It's time you see Game of Thrones.
All right. I'll get into Game of Thrones, I guess. I'm very due for it, so.
What? Winter is coming.
I don't know what that means.
You will.